I stay away from being the dude right outside of the pit doing air guitar. I'm good. If I remember my youth, that's the demarcation line. The old dude going like this out of the pit is the lamest person on earth. So as long as I stay away from that, I was at a show recently and they were marking people's hands, and they marked everyone under 21 with an X. And I saw a bunch of other people with a circle, and I looked at my hand and I had kind of an unk shape, and I was like, I don't see anybody else with an unk, like, what the fuck are they marking me for? I was like, the only thing it could be was no need to check ID, this dude's old as shit. or make sure to keep after this guy, you might have a stroke. This guy is probably old enough to legally do heroin, just keep an eye. It's weird going to a show by yourself too, because I found myself forgetting how to stand like a cool person. So I just tried out a bunch of different positions. One thing I did learn is that the least cool way to stand is a bunch of different ways within a couple minutes. That is a way to not stand like a cool person. And then I tried a bunch of different faces too. You don't want to seem real happy by yourself because that's creepy as shit. But if you're too angry looking and they're like, what? Why is this old dude judging our whole scene? That's weird. I also, people do a lot of different things at shows than when I used to go to them a decade or so ago. I went to see this band called Diarrhea Planet a week ago, and so because of their name, I guess, somebody thought it was a fun idea to toss around rolls of toilet paper in the pit. And as a 32-year-old with IBS, I was just deeply disturbed. You're wasting so much of it. I could use all of this. It was terrible. And as I was standing there judging them for their youthful good times, just lost in thought, I got smacked right in the face with a roll of toilet paper. My nose started bleeding, but luckily there was just a nice piece of toilet paper draped across the person in front of his back, so I could stop it up real quick. That was convenient. I realized at that moment that that's just my new position. My new position in this scene is just the Charlie Brown character, just no luck guy, just trying to enjoy a little punk show and just getting smacked in the face with shit. Or the Andy Rooney of the punk scene. Tonight we're gonna talk about toilet paper in the scene. That's my Andy Rooney, you guys. It's stellar. There's also a new weird trend that can be known as nothing other than crowd surfing selfies. So recently, people were crowd surfing and taking pictures of themselves with the flash just solid on, blinding everybody because crowd surfing was not egotistical enough for these people. They needed to make it more about them. Crowd surfing is one of the most insane things to me because the punk scene is all about community and we're all one and everything, but then there's just always people that are like, yeah, but I need you to put me upon your hands and carry me like a king, for I love Ruby Soho more than you. Carry me. It's terrible. I'm getting lamer as I get older, and I feel like it's mainly because I've become more accepting of things. As I get older, I get more accepting of things, and there's nothing cooler than hating something. So the less stuff you hate, the lamer you get. It used to be real simple for me. I recently started playing D&D, which is really unfortunate because I really like bashing nerds, but the two conflict now. But it used to be easy, just like D&D was for nerds, you know, football was for assholes, and like Taylor Swift was for sellouts and people from Reading. Both terrible, terrible things. But now it's like, I meet twice a month for D&D, like hang on every move that the Philadelphia Eagles make, and like paid $250 to see Taylor Swift. And I'm everything that I hate. But if the soundtrack to hating yourself is Shake It Off, I'm pretty cool with that. That sounds good to me. All right, are you guys ready for your next comic? He hosts this every other month, and he hosts an open mic with me every other week at the Lizard Lounge. He's a very funny guy, one of my good friends. Give it up for Brendan Crick. Yeah!
So I've been trying to get back into dating, which is a lot like a dog saying, I'm trying to learn Microsoft Excel. Like, it's not impossible, but a lot of technological advances need to happen first. By the way, I know that normally when people say they're trying to get back into dating, it's because something terrible in their life has happened, like their spouse has died. Like, that's not the case here. I just woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh shit, I forgot to have sex the last 2 years. Gotta get back on it. So, I don't know, I don't like it. There's all kinds of weird things in dating now. Like, you have to send dick pics. That's the law, right? You have to. Like, one time, I was dating this girl, and she sent me a photo of her nude. So I thought, I know what to do here. So I sent her a photo of my penis soft, because I'm humble, you know? I sent that to her with a pair of wacky sunglasses perched atop it, and a bow tie resting against my skirt. And then I found a pipe cleaner and I bent it around like a crazy mustache. And I sent that to her, figuring like, this is gonna get her going. And she responded immediately, no, try again. So I sent her the exact same image again, just forwarded her the same text. And she said, Brendan, could you send me a photo of your penis where it does not look like a rejected cab driver button, please? Do you think you can handle that? And I said, oh, I can't do that. I'm at work right now, actually. And she said, how did you send the first one if you're at work? And I said, oh, I already had that one. I send that one to Brian all the time. It doesn't matter who Brian is for the joke, really. It could be a friend, it could be a ghost. Art is mysterious. I just got a promotion at work, which I'm really excited about. You know, it's been coming for a long time. I could see it on the horizon, and I finally got it. I went from bank teller at M&T Bank to no job at all. It's a big deal for me. The hours are great. There's none of them. There's no hours. You know, so I work like a solid 0 in a week, which is a good like life-work balance. I get up at like 9 in the morning, go in at 10, nothing crazy early, leave immediately at 10. Because they're like, Brendan, you do not work here anymore. It's a good life-work balance. Like, no one dies wishing they spent more time at the office. I spend no time at the office. I could die today. It would be great. A little while ago, I was somewhere, it doesn't matter. I was somewhere. And I saw this like gorgeous, just absolutely beautiful Amish girl, which doesn't never happen. I thought it was worth noting, you know? And I was looking at her, and I realized I wasn't even having a sexual fantasy in this moment. Like, my whole fantasy was just based off of like dragging her away from everything she believes in. Every support network in her life. Like, I just wanted in that moment to just like cut her dad's beard off, and then she jumps in my Camaro that I don't have. And I just like drive off into the sunset. She's like, where are we going? I'm like, I'm gonna show you the world, baby. And then I just park outside a Mormon compound. This is where we live now. And the moment she gets used to that, just like kick in the door, we gotta go, we're Scientologists now. We're going to space, it's the opposite of Amish. That's what I want to do. A while ago, I was at work. I had a job But I was at work, and you ever accidentally be yourself at work? That's not good, never do that. I was accidentally myself. My coworkers, they were talking about the buffet restaurant Golden Corral, and they said, "Hey Brendan, have you ever been there before?" And I said, "I go alone," which is not, that's not how you win friends and influence people. I'll tell you that much. They said, "Brendan, why do you go to Golden Corral alone?" And I'll tell you why, it's not a great reason. Like, I don't know, I just like to go to restaurants and eat a lot of carbs and like write jokes in a notebook or something and just kind of be there and think. But I didn't want my coworkers to know that I do comedies. They were like, "Why do you go to buffet restaurants alone?" And I was like, "I go there to think!" Which is not great. And they were like, well, what do you think about? And I couldn't come up with a lie, so I was just like, really deep shit. You know, just like mysteries. And I'm only sort of ashamed that I go to buffet restaurants alone. But every time I go, just because when you show up at a buffet restaurant for alone, it's such a profoundly sad experience for everybody but you who has to interact with you. I want to tell them that it's my birthday one day. Like, I just want to shuffle up to the host station wearing like khakis and a windbreaker, just looking like the most neutered man alive. Just like go up to them and be like, "Hi, it's table for one, please. It's my birthday. I'm alone, and I don't know if you guys sing a song, but I'd like you to sing a song." And then just cut to me sitting there at the table, just on my 5th plate of mac and cheese. And all the Golden Corral employees are around, singing the most uncomfortable hostage situation "Happy Birthday" that's ever been sung, and they're all wondering, like, is this gonna be the last song this guy ever hears? It's a lot of pressure, and I just want to start crying into my crab bites or whatever the fuck they say. And I just want to say, I'm sorry, it's just, my ex-fiance and I, we would always come here on our birthdays, and, you know, then the car accident, and just, I wake up in the middle of the night, and the pillow, I don't know if it's trick, but it still smells